Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. I woke up this morning and immediately started getting myself together because we have a busy day. We're changing campsites today and we're going a little bit more north. We found a free campsite that actually offers showers. So it is shower day and we are ready for it. So I think what we're going to do first is kind of make some breakfast, move around camp just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start putting my things away. I'm going to download, and then I think we're going to hit the road for one last adventure in this area, a beautiful waterfall that should be fabulous. There's a few in this area, so it may turn into one waterfall, two waterfalls. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get into? But for now, I've got to get some things together here at this campsite so we can go seek out that next one. And you're along for the ride. Let's go. We have a pretty crazy spread this morning because Riley's reorganizing her food box, but she's boiling some water so we can have hot cocoa. I'm going to be making an egg frittata-like dish. And then we're also going to make some of these Idaho spuds. So I think for these, you boil the water, you pour it in, and then after it's closed up, then you preheat a skillet and then you fry them up. So we're going to do that. Start off by cooking an entire pack of bacon. We're only going to eat part of it, but it's easier to store cooked bacon than it is to store raw bacon. To the bacon grease, we're going to cook in that flavor, and then we're going to put this in the eggs. Woohoo! This is going to be good. This is going to be good. We're going to be cutting this because I'm going to be putting it into our egg mixture, so I want it to be nice small pieces. So I'm going to keep working on this, and that'll cook all that flavor into the spinach, which will be so good. He's opening up some onion for us, and then we're going to put it into the mix. We're going to cook it down for just a minute, and then I'm going to pull this off and finish up cooking up the bacon. And then I'm going to put this in with the eggs and whisk it all together, throw it in the ridge monkey, and make our little frittatas. Here we go. Just a little bit of onion in there. That's good. Here we go. Ready? The egg mixture is nice and whipped up, but I'm going to add some cheese to it, and that's going to be the finishing touches. It should be really delicious. I'm just going to pour some in and then whisk it around again, and it should be pretty good. We are blending, we are blending, we are blending. Ooh, it's going to be good. Okay, the ridge monkey is pre-buttered with the spray, and now into it we go. Ooh. Oh. I don't want to overfill it because this is a smaller thing, but it can use a good at least 3 scoops. Then I'll just spread it out. And then I'll close it. And now we wait. Riley has finished up with the water. I moved the bacon over to here. I have the egg mix in here, and ooh, it's cooking along so nicely. And then in a few minutes I'll flip it, and then that'll have those cooking up really nice. And then we're going to use the bacon grease and actually fry up our spuds in the bacon grease. There we go. She's adding her hot sauce. I added my hot sauce. Both of us have selected different ones. I chose the yellow bird, blue agave sriracha, and Riley, what did you pick?
Black truffle hot sauce.
Woot, woot, woot. These were from the dollar part of the Walmart.
What?
They were so good. But now it's time for us to dig in, and then we're off to some adventures It takes a little bit of time to do things, but at the same time, well worth it to have something so delicious in such a beautiful place. Look at that. We have birds singing. The geese came in. This is nice. Satisfied customer? So it's time to dive in, and I'm really excited. These hash browns did a little bit different because we made them in the bacon grease, so. This is not low calorie, but that's okay because we have a busy day. We're planning on going on at least one hike, maybe more. So we thought it was time for us to fuel our bodies because they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and so often I skip breakfast. Oops. Finished eating, we're cleaning everything up. We have a leftover egg and then some bacon for tomorrow, so we already have breakfast ready. And now I've just cleaned my windscreen. We cleaned these. Everything's about to go in the vans, and then we're off to our adventures. The van is repacked for the road. All I need to do now is grab my keys and we're off. Okay, I'm in the van. Riley's in the Subi. And now we're getting ready. I can take this guy down because we're not gonna actually be coming back. And we're gonna move on to another campsite. I'm very excited about this next campsite because I found it, and when I was researching it a little bit when we had service yesterday, I saw that there was a video by one adventure at a time, and I really enjoy them. They're just such a delightful couple, and I met them a couple years ago at Gutted, and when I noticed that they had done a review there, I was like, okay, so this must be a decent place because most of the places that they share, they show in such a beautiful way. And so if you're looking for another channel to watch, go check them out. They're really nice people, but overall, they gave us an idea, and yeah, so we're gonna be driving a little bit. I can't wait. This has been a beautiful campsite, but at the same time, getting on the road, woohoo! Here we go, and now I have lots of energy because I had that big breakfast. Riley and I found a parking space kind of on the side of the road, a little bit over from where the trailhead actually is to this. It's like right down here, so we have to kind of backtrack a little bit. There were a couple people already up there, and it's pretty muddy because it's been raining, so we're gonna hope that this doesn't take very long because we're kind of parked on the side of a road. We've only seen one person up here other than us though, so I think we'll be fine, but I guess we'll see. I'm assuming this is our trail, so up and over we go, and in, I think this direction, that's where we can hear the water sound. It's supposed to be a short trail, so I'm going to get started on it, and I'll show you a few clips here and there. Back to the van, and that was a super good morning walk for sure. So now we just have a few other things that we want to get into, and then we're going to start driving to the campsite. Looks like it's turned into a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and so I'm pulling in some solar. So we were driving along, and this guy's just off to the side of the road. I think he got out. Move off the road, little man. I don't want you to get hurt. You're so cute. You can see Riley over there. She parked on this end, I parked on this end, and we're about to go into the Dollar General. We both need a few supplies before we head up to our campsite. We also have to chart our campsite, and then Riley has to take care of an actual thing. So we have service here, so it works. Today's been fun already. I mean, getting up, it was overcast, and now as you can see, the sun's out, the solar's working, so I should be closer to charged up by the time that we get there. We'll see though, we'll see. $17 later, I have more water, more cleaning supplies, and some other things that I needed. Thank goodness. So now I am in a good place once again. I do need to give the van a good once over just because it got a little dirty out at the place because it was rainy, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's fine. It's been way dirtier than this, that's for sure. Came all the way to this beautiful campsite and I was so excited about it, only to find out that the RV area, which is where we would be required to stay, is not open. Only the tent camping site area, and it says very clearly you cannot camp here in a van or anything like that. You can only do a tent. Now part of me is compelled to pop out a tent and just stay the night because I have a tent. The other part of me is like, absolutely not, because it may rain. So this is a beautiful spot though. I want to show it to you, and then we're going to get to our research so we can figure out where we're going to go. It's a little late in the afternoon now, so this is unfortunately van life sometimes. I'm so sad right now. This place was supposed to have showers. They're not open yet. So it is just before they open up, which is interesting because the sign at the gate says open spring 2024. And it is very much spring 2024 and it's not open. So I'm real confused. Also online it said the park was open, and it is open. It's just not open. So now what do? We drove an hour away from this beautiful campsite to find another beautiful campsite, only to find out that we can't stay here. Womp. Okay, change of plans. We found ourselves a place in Tennessee. So we're going to Tennessee. I didn't see that in my cards. I was planning on just continuing in Alabama for a little bit longer, but you know, the thing I've learned is that some of the stuff's just not open here yet. So I found a campsite that I've been to before that I really like, and I'm gonna go back. I haven't been there in a while. In fact, it was like one of my first adventures through Tennessee, so probably 2017, 2018. So I saw some reviews. It's open again, and we're gonna go. It's called Meriwether Lewis, and well, I'll show you what it looks like on an upcoming video, but for now, I'm gonna leave you guys on this one. I know, cliffhanger, but unless something crazy happens along the way, which I'm crossing my fingers does not, that's pretty much where this is gonna end, because it's probably gonna be dark when we get there. But we are going to make do, we're gonna have a good time, and this is right on the Natchez Trace, which means that tomorrow we're gonna start off with an adventure. So remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Sometimes that time looks kind of like today. Beautiful park, not available for camping unless we had a tent. Man, sometimes I miss the tent. Not really, because it was really terrible to pack away a wet tent. Boom, boom, boom. Until next time guys, bye.